My name is Terry O'Neill. I'm one of the instructors for GBDA 413, which I like to call, the subheading for the course is called How to Be a Designer in the World. And it's intended to sort of like help the students launch themselves into their careers. The projects that we're looking at now are called, this is the third project, and it's called PSA, which is Public Service Announcement. And what I ask the students to do is consider like kind of what is your statement to kind of the world as a designer? What do you stand for as a designer? What's your beef as a designer? What's your kind of, I don't know, what's your interest as a designer? So throughout the space, there's all kinds of different projects. The parameters were wide open. It had to be some kind of written statement. But what I love about some of them is how varied the execution is. A big part of it was asking GBDA students to kind of abandon their screens for just 3 weeks and make something physical. One of the parameters was that it had to be at least as large as yourself. So if you were 6'2", your project had to be 6'2", at least 6'2". So yes, the shorter students, they had a little bit of an easier time. The reason for that is, first of all, I thought it was funny, but second of all, one of the most difficult things when you are designing is scale. How big do you make something? It's not easy, and it's not something you solve. It's something that haunts you your entire life as a designer. So you really need to understand and grapple with scale. And you'll notice some of the projects, it's a big building here, right? So if the projects were rinky-dinky and small, they would just get swallowed up by the space. So some of the most successful ones really kind of inhabit the architecture. And that's another element that I asked. So one of the other parameters of the project was not only to make something large, but it's also to inhabit architecture. So I asked the students to select a location throughout the public areas of the GBDA, primary GBDA building, and to sort of try to, occupy some space visually, or, use color, use type, and really sort of make a statement in the space, and kind of as a final statement to say, this is who I am as a designer, and I'm ready for the world.